Hey guys, this is my Keisha coming to you from out of Chester, and out here they call me the Cake Boss, and this is my latest cake. We have a sneaker, a cell phone, and some headphones. So let's start with telling you a little bit about the cake. First off, some of the stuff is made out of gum paste, like my handle is made out of gum paste. And I think that's just about it, but the rest of the stuff is made out of fondant, and I let it dry for about 5 days or so. Like the cell phone is nothing but fondant that I just carved out and let it sit on some styrofoam. As far as little things for the beats, I also let them dry. And let's start with the cake. The cake's supposed to be a Jordan sneaker. So I'm going to tell you how I did the cake. So this cake, I use a half a sheet. And what I did was I just cut it in 3 layers. Stacked it tall. Buttercreamed it. And then I just carved out the sneaker look. I didn't use no template, which I should have made one for the next sneaker, but I think I learned from this one. I did a Converse sneaker in my previous videos, but it was much smaller. This one is probably the biggest one, and this is my first sneaker that I have done for a paying customer. So as I said, I did it, I stacked the cakes up, and then I just took my serrated knife, and then I just cut it on an angle, like so. And I rounded out the toe part. And that's basically how I got the shape. Like I said, I didn't use no stencil or no template, so. Once I did that, guys, I buttercreamed it, and I sat it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes just for it to firm up, because once you do cut it and it's so narrow in the back, it did, you know, wobble, but that's okay, because once you put the fondant up there, everything will come together. Also put a stick in there and you can see it. So guys, once I took it out the refrigerator, you don't cover this cake in one big swoop. You need to do it in sections. So what I did was, you cover this piece first in black, and you trim it off. Like the black only comes like right here and it goes all the way around. You want to trim it off. Then after that, you want to do the tongue piece, and you just cut a strip, and I think it goes from like right here all the way up, and it stops there. So that's 2 strips. And then for the toe, you just cut another piece and it goes that way. Then the side, you just cut one big piece, one big panel, and you stick it to the side. And you're going to have something that comes, you know, your fondant going to come over like that. So you take your serrated knife, or I'm sorry, you take your X-Acto knife, and you just cut along to cut the panel out. I'm sorry, before you do that, you need to make your holes. Because I didn't do that, so I had to take a piece of cardboard and lift the panel up and do my holes. Because I should have did the holes before I put it up there. So you come around and you do it to the same, to this side. A big piece of fondant, you make your holes. Or not, you don't have to make your holes if you don't know where your holes are going to end up. So you just put it to the side, attach it to here to meet the other side. And then once you have that, guys, you can go ahead and make your black strip to go at the bottom, and then you put another one on the top, like so. Then you come down here and you do this part Just cut a piece and just glue it on that way. Once you have your sole done, then you do the white. And the white, you can't see it because of the headphones, but let's see if we can get this way. See the white going all the way around. Have a little air bubble. These guys, I did make them probably before I started the cake because I wanted them to firm up a little bit, which I just did a triangle and cut a little small triangle out. And I just, you know, glued it to the sneaker hole. We have a little black one down here and one on this side. The shoestrings, I just cut little strips, and I did a tutorial when I did my daughter's Converse on how to like crisscross them. So I laid the first one down, and then the second one you just want to lay it. I don't know if I can do it, it's hard to videotape and show you. So you lay the first one down, then you put the second one here and you bring it over. Now it gets tricky because as you can see, you put this one underneath and it goes up. So you just have to crisscross it. I hope that makes sense. Now my Jordan logo is not the best, but I will work on that or get a cookie cutter for that size. So we just have their name for a set of twins, and they're turning 13. And guys, I just got finished steaming it because as I do all my cakes, I want it to shine and to get, because it'd be ashy because I roll it out using powdered sugar. So guys, this is the Cake Boss coming to you from out of Chester. And this is my sneaker headphone cell phone cake. I'm not going to call it Beats because, you know, it's edible. And Beats are not edible. So, this is my first sneaker cake, guys, as I said before. Hope she likes it. Hope the twins like it. You guys can find me on Facebook at CAKEBOSSOFCHESTER. Or you guys can look me up on my website, jjsweettooth.com. Shoot me a comment. Let me know what you think of my cake, guys. Have any questions, feel free. I'll try to answer them.